Okay, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, it's changed. Okay. Sorry, the lighting's a bit harsh. Sorry, it's quite bright in here today. Oop. Sorry, there's junk all over my desk. Yeah, I remember you played. That was one of the first things I saw you do that wasn't Subnautica or I forget what you used to play. You've been doing your game development for so long. uh, System Shock 2, probably. Yeah. Right. So you just want to look at the whole thing? Oh, it's inverted. Oh, that's going to confuse me. No end. Because the camera's upside down. Anyway. Here we go. World exclusive playtest Aliens vs. Predator 2. We played it. Feel the fear inside. September 2001, issue 106. PCZone. Star Trek D Space Nine. Minion Wars. Diablo 2. Lord of Destruction. Baldur's Gate 2. Throne of Baal. Legends of Might and Magic. Echelon. Dragon Riders. Project Eden. Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. I tried to play that on stream. It's a really difficult game. Really difficult. Anyway. Have a look inside. We got a great big is this Sonic Adventure 2 ad? I need to clear my desk. Camera lenses and all kind of garbage everywhere. I'm over here. I'll be behind the thing though. You can kind of see me. Yeah. Right. He has a gun. That's how edgy he is. He's a dick and he brings a gun to school. Sorry. Contents. Wow, this is a layout and a half. Yeah. Next year. E3. Who remembers E3 being a thing? Now we just get Jeff Keighley's I'm best mates with Hideo Kojima and Sam Lake show. Although I did really enjoy Statler and Waldorf at taking the piss out of him exactly over those reasons. I thought that was very self-aware. Yeah, this is when it was actually for the press, right? And you couldn't just go to it by buying tickets. You had to be an actual member of the press. Mech Command 2. That is brave, putting in a landscape ad in a portrait magazine. We got a forward. Yeah, with the YouTube era, yeah. When anybody, they were basically like, oh, because anybody can be an influencer, anybody can be a member of the media. It's Spooderman. I've tried to play this on my 98 PC. It is not a well optimized game. It's the PC port is very bad. It's got glide support, but it barely runs. It's real bad. I think it'd be much better off played on something like an Athlon and a GeForce 4. Jimmy White's Cue Ball World. Have I missed anything else? Yeah, Spider-Man. Grand Theft Auto 3! Considering how popular GTA 1 and 2 was, this was kind of mind-blowing, the switch to 3D from being top-down sprite graphics. And, like, I understand how that has completely carried on and just why people are so excited about 6. It really is just a real world, like a simulacrum of the world. Like, the world, the video game. Yeah, right. Is there more re-releases of GTA 5 or Skyrim? You decide. What we got here? That looks like Homeworld. What's that? Nope, that's a Star Wars game. Misa, a starfighter. It says. That's a bit. Oh, that's the focus. Oh no. There we go. It looks like some kind of RTS there. We do not need Jar Jar in the X-Wing. I'm wonky now, sorry. So is that just an episode 1 game? Another episode 1 port on the way. Having received lavish praise. Sorry, you're just looking at an empty desk. Having received lavish praise from the PlayStation press, as does every PS2 game. Wow, digs at the PS2 community. LucasArts has decided to port its 3D space combat game Star Wars Starfighter to the PC. Funny story. I played the first level of Star Wars Starfighter on this with a trackpad. Oh, wait, too zoomed in. With a trackpad 2 days ago. It was an experience, I'll tell you that much. The trackpad's tiny and awful. I can barely see it. Yeah, this is Halo Online. What became of Halo Online? Ah. Halo Online only on the PC. Despite all the rumors, Halo will come to the PC, complete with online multiplayer. Too right it did, but it didn't have co-op, did it? Its main selling point. Thanks, Gearbox. We got a Vivendi game. PiranhaGame.com. One vest, no shoes, broken glass, and a couple of guns. It's Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza. Try and make some more space. Get an external trackpad for it. I kind of like the Gearbox port. I'm going to be honest. I liked how easily moddable and stupid people made it, even quite early on. Mech Warrior. The bizarre Russian mech strategy game they call Parkan Iron Strategy. Parkan Iron Strategy. That looks dope. Well, I'm going to have to make a note of that one. Dog Day RPG. Someone sure to lose their head in Rebellion's new RPG, War Dog. Never heard of that. Yeah, right. Yo-Ho-Ho and a bottle of Romulan ale. Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates. Formula 1 game of some kind. What is this an advert for? Creatures Internet Edition. Ah, the Creatures games were weird. It's an ad for the box game. Obviously, the sales weren't doing well, but it's right at the bottom. Game Electronics Boutique and Amazon.co.uk. I did not know that Game and EB existed at the same time. Because it was Electronics Boutique, and then it became EB Games, and then it became Game. I know that EB still exists in Australia, though. Yeah, right. Yeah, Amazon's not really changed their logo much. They've simplified it right down to it just being the smile on a lot of their packaging without the text. But yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I suppose. Um, Tech head. Enter the N-Force, a graphics vendor trying its hand at motherboards. Yeah, that went really well for them. Intel to hit 20 gigahertz. That seems unlikely. We still have 5 gigahertz chips today. The chip giant's latest roadmap shows rates of technological advance. 2009. They think they'll be on 0.032 microns. How many microns per nanometer? Yeah, this is Oh, we got some TOS. Oh no, she's closed. It's fine. Audigy. Fact Canon. Microsoft's Internet Explorer 6 will support the new P3P platform privacy preferences standard. This is 1 year after Y2K. This is 2001. Ah, the playing fields. Never went there. I went to a cyber cafe in Solihull called Frags with a Z. That's a bit better. Overhang. PC Game Zone. This is back when everyone was like, instead of using weird proprietary auto-run tools, everyone started making their cover disk auto launcher be a web page with Flash, because you could have Flash could execute programs and other code, and it's no wonder that it ended up being a security concern and everyone stopped using Flash. The rise of Flash, yeah. Right, what do we think's in the top 10? Oh, it's 2001. This is the Virgin Megastore's top 10 as well. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Nope. Not even in the top 10. We got Half-Life Blue Shift in the #1 spot, followed by Half-Life Generations. Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, Operation Flashpoint, Sudden Strike Forever, Z Steel Soldiers, Half-Life Generations. I'll show you. I think I've got one right here. Stealth. No. Half-Life Generation. I don't know why they put generations with an S. It's Half-Life Generation with an N, and it's just a pack that has Half-Life, Opposing Force, and the retail version of Counter-Strike. So nice seeing this logo on stuff. Hmm. The ancestors, the orange box. Yeah, the orange box was cool. It had well, you're talking. Are you talking about the Half-Life 2 orange box? The original orange box was the original launch of Half-Life, which was an orange box with a gatefold. It was really cool. It was a really cool box. Right. Yep. Black and White, Emperor Battle for Dune, a super duper underrated game. Really difficult to run. It's one of the few Westwood games that's just gotten no love. It's not even for sale on EA. And they were selling all the old Command & Conquer games in bundles like the first decade in a broken state for years at full retail price, but not Emperor Battle for Dune. I think their license ran out with the estate. What's his name? My God, who wrote Dune? Anyway, I need a wee. I'll be right back. You can look at this alien for 30 seconds. I'll put some music on too. Let's just get copyright straight for huge bits of the VOD. EA and the Frank Herbert estate did not get along. Yep. Yeah. Although, as part of the Command & Conquer 25th celebration or whatever it was, they released all of the source files for the Sage engine, which is the engine that Generals is built on, but it's also the engine that Emperor Battle for Dune is built on. So they may have released some crossover fight stuff. I would see a community project maybe happening. This looks cool. I like the screenshots. It's not Army of Two. It's Operation Outbreak, which I've never played, but I like the models. They look cool. Comanche 4. Anyway. You see, this is why OpenRA is still really important as a platform, because they've done loads of work getting the Red Alert 2 and Tiberian Sun voxels and 3D terrain, or the height mapped terrain, I suppose you want to call it, working in the OpenRA engine. So we'll be able to play Red Alert 2 and Tiberian Sun in OpenRA soon enough. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Inside Games, the state of the art, part 1, the past. Okay, so this is retro gaming, according to people in 2001. We got Pitfall. Let's talk about progress. Tomb Raider compared to Pitfall. Yeah, very good. Oh, it looks like that's Grim Fandango being compared with that one of the King's Quest games? I don't know. It's a text parser. I'm not really sure. We've got Elite. And that looks like Tachyon, the Fringe. This is the advertisement from the early 2000s. Threatening your life to get House of the Dead 2 on Sega Dreamcast. Oh no, Sega PC. Ooh. Like, I get it because it's a light gun. There's no cable, and there was no light gun for the PC made by Sega, so... The angst, yeah. Waiting to happen. Command and Conquers. British schooling. I feel this guy's pain. Oh no, it's I'm snoozing the ads. Snooze. Snoozed for 5 minutes. Ugh. Feel this guy's pain. I had to wear shorts in first school all year round. Anyway, what's this about? Richie Shoemaker goes back to his school days and wonders why no one's made a game based on them yet. Class of 99, keeping the dream alive, baby. What's this? That Rasputin and a bunch of kids. Has there been any good school games? Theme School. I think the closest thing we got to a video game representing the British schooling system was the introduction of the intro video to Worms with the angry headmaster. He turns into an angry worm with guns. Oh yeah, but there's Bully, isn't there? Yeah, Bully's on what, 2003? It's on the PS2, right? An Xbox. That's a man in ladies' underwear doing his makeup. Obviously. In a PC gaming mag, why wouldn't there be that? Serious Sam. Oh, here's the big Alien vs Predator 2 spread. I don't know. Sorry, on a second. Focus right. And then I zoom out. That is a nice high poly model with well lit model of the alien from Alien. This is a fantastic game though. There's a co-op mod for it that works really well. He's happy to see you and he wants a hug. Just watch out for his second mouth. What is this then? Keeping it real. Real-time strategy, that is. Praetorians. I've never played Praetorians. Is that like a Rome Total War game? Looks very Total War, but there's like siege engines and defenses. That looks cool. Battle Realms. Imperium Galactica 3. Republic the Revolution. Sigma. Sigma, The Adventures of Rex Chance. There's a name that's not aged well. Chat. Empire Earth Galactic Battleground Civ 3. It's Project Eden. Cool game. Cool concept for a game. Cool game. It's basically just Giant Citizen Kabuto, but with a storyline and in different levels. Gen Alpha was also a really bad choice in hindsight. Yeah, right. I feel sorry for their kids. They're going to be Gen Beta. Edge of Chaos, Independence War 2. Between one man's obsession and one man's revenge lies the future of the universe. Ah, Throne of Darkness. Japanese mythology and American football meet in an action-packed RPG, or maybe Chris Anderson is just a little mixed up. Okay. That looks cool. Diablo clone, using feudal Japanese demons and that. Cool. There's a bunch of stuff in here I should check out. You know what? That's going to become a thing. Every time we look through one of these magazines and I see a bunch of games I've never played that look cool, we'll try them on the next stream. And that'll help break up the monotony of Desperados every week. I really want to get good at this as well, but I'm completely stuck. I'm stuck in the starting village. And I've either got to fight some guys or do a quest, and I can't do either because I'm like, I think I'm stat blocked because my build is so awful. I need to look up some tutorials for the opening level and just understand how the build system, how the character builder should have been spec'd. Because my character is lame. Baldur's Gate 2, The Throne of Baal. People are probably not going to like Baldur's Gate 2 as much as Baldur's Gate 3 because you can't sleep with a bear. Another landscape ad. Must have been the season. We're going to get hit with an ad break in 4 minutes. I'll try and get through this in 4 minutes. Deep Space Nine Dominion Wars. Sports games. Yeah. Echelon. $77. Not bad. Fast and Furious looks nice indeed. Superb FMVs, albeit only 4 of them. Nice sense of scale. Downers. The single landscape can get repetitive after a while. Very, very tough. Lacking in co-op missions. Never played Echelon either. Microsoft Train Simulator! The Incredible Machine. What a great game. Dragon Riders. Chronicles of Perrin. Nations. Open Cart. $1997. What came out in 1997? Doom 2? No, Doom 2 was 1995, 1996. It's too early for Quake. Blood came out? Quake 2? Wait, what year did Quake 1 come out? Quake was 96. Ah, Doom 2 must have been 1994 then? And Doom 1 must have been 1992, 1993. Doom 2 was 94. Yeah, then Doom 1 was 92. 93. Yeah. Man, they came out pretty quickly, didn't they, with Doom 2? I suppose it's basically just a map pack with a new enemy and a new gun. So, yeah. Things happen quick. What is this? There's a little tiny magazine inside this big magazine. Online Zone. Legends of Might and Magic. Special report. Broadband. What is BT up to? Sandy Peterson shitting out levels. Is Sandy's the one that apparently like had it out for American McGee, right? Like Sandy Peterson's full of shit, right? And keeps saying things, and then John Romero with his amazing mirror mind is just like with his 100% recollection and it's just like, nah, it's a load of shit. Sandy's full of shit. I like Romero. I like how chill he's become. Streams, you know. You should all go follow John Romero on Twitch. Man, so I'm just the online games. Ooh, black and white beta patch. You could chat, your creatures could chat, and then they could beat each other up. I remember that. Mod Watch is where it's at. Annihilation for Quake 3. That looks awesome. Half-Life Wanted. Operation Stingray for Unreal Tournament. Liquid for Rogue Spear Urban Operations. Western Quake 3. That's a great mod. Ah, we've been hit with the ads. Do they have different marriage laws in America? Because like the age you can get married in the UK is 16. Eh. Ad. Yes, ads. They're almost over. 2 minutes. Could you still hear me when there are ads? Well, that was an interesting thing. Anyway, the ads are over. Yes. I mean, if I know that I was an ass when I was in my early 20s. Like, I was a shitty teenager, and I was a shitty young adult. I don't think I really mellowed out until I don't know, till my late 20s. Probably about the time I started streaming is when I calmed the fuck down. That's funny. Anyway, I think we're pretty much at the end now. We just get to look at the weird technology. The Mega Joy 2. It's an N64 controller, but it doesn't have the joystick. DVD? You want to buy DVD? What is that? It's the Casio mini printer. It's a thermal printer for stickers. Digital camera. MP3 player. Ergonomic keyboard. It's for PC. It's a PC. It's just in the shell. There was some weird stuff going on with PC peripherals and Nintendo. There was an officially licensed Nintendo 64 PC joystick. Don't believe me, Google it. It wasn't for the N64, it was for the PC, but it was branded N64. It was N64 grey with the same color buttons, and it had official N64 branding on it, but it was a PC joystick. And it looked like this. I have a normal Pixma Primax Primax Raptor 3D, but this is what it looked like. It was just this, but in grey molding with the coloured N64 buttons. This is dusty. Ugh. And it was officially licensed Nintendo 64 branded, but for PC. Yeah, why? Why is a great question. Like I feel like I should show you that now. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it also had this great big stupid curved thing on the back. But yeah, it was Here we go. I found one. I just want the picture. Why is Google search so bad now? Why have you got the stupid panel on the side? Show me the images. Yeah, images. Here we go. Okay, here's an eBay listing. There you go. Like, there's no box, but it was official. There's pictures out there of it in its box. But yeah, it's basically this joystick I have. It's not for N64 at all. It doesn't work on the N64. It never worked on the N64. It's just branded N64. Like, it's bizarre. Yeah, here we go. The Nintendo Wiki's even got a page on it. There it is. You see what I mean? That's the box with the official Nintendo branding on it. The Nintendo 3D joystick for your PC. Like, what? What? Why? Why? I don't know. Anyway. GeForce 2 Pro Buyer's Guide. It's the 8-bit KT7A or the Gigabyte GA7ZM for, you guessed it, AMD Athlon and Duron. Yeah, £173 for the Best Buy AMD 1.4 gigahertz Athlon. £43 including VAT for the 800 megahertz Duron. It's these screens, man. It's the screens that break bank. £676 for their Best Buy 22-inch monitor. And 160 for a 17-inch. You had to buy a lot of crap. Do the max. Cheats. Who doesn't like some cheats? Black and white strategy guide. I always liked the illustrations in these. Whoever worked for Future and did these illustrations. Like, I think it's the same illustrator. They did a lot of illustrations for the New Scientist as well, and other scientific publications. But I just liked how silly they were. AI don't make that. Can't make AI make that. You probably can, but like, no, it's trained on it already. You know what I mean? That's fun. I like that. Yeah, the pound was pretty strong. Yeah. Talking Heads. Joint CEOs of BioWare. Oop. It's the top 100. Half-Life, Unreal Tournament, Quake 3, Clive Baker's Undying, Gunman Chronicles, Project IGI, Voyager Elite Force, Serious Sam, MechWarrior 4 Vengeance, Thief 2 The Metal Age, Shogun Total War, Z Steel Soldiers, Cossacks European Wars, Age of Empires Collector's Edition, Ground Control, Sudden Strike, Red Alert 2 is all the way down here, Earth 2150, Homeworld, Cataclysm. Yeah. Deus Ex just sits... I remember the entire time that they do this top 100, Deus Ex sits at the top. Forever. Planescape stays pretty near there as well. I'm pretty sure Grim Fandango stays at the top of this list too. High praise for Discworld Noir, 87. They gave Discworld Noir a higher score than Metal Gear Solid. That's a stretch. That's a big stretch. God Games. The Sims. Black and White. Rollercoaster Tycoon. Zeus. Master of Olympus. SimCity 3000. Populous The Beginning. Dungeon Keeper 2. Theme Hospital. I love that Mill Sims have their own section. Well, they're sort of blended in with 3D action strategy blends. So you got Hidden and Dangerous and Giant Citizen Computer in the same list. All-time classics. We got Head Over Heels, Covert Action, Wolfenstein 3D, Dungeon Keeper 2, Unreal Tournament, Planescape Torment, Diablo and Diablo 2, Baldur's Gate, Command & Conquer Red Alert, and Thief 2. That's some pretty good picks from PCZone chief editor, RPG and RTS enthusiast, Rihanna Pratchett. I forgot that. I forgot. That's why Deus Ex. Sorry, that's why Discworld Noir's got such a high score. I forgot that she worked for this. Yeah, Rihanna Pratchett, Terry Pratchett's daughter, highly involved in the video game journalists. Yep, and also I think the production of the Watch TV show that came out 2019, 2020. Emulation? Emulation. Emulation. Bink. Bonk. Bink. Bonk. This is MAME. This is all MAME. N64 with Project 64. Pinball. Lots. Oh yeah, visual pinball. Make your own tables. That was fun. On the disc, Alone in the Dark. A New Nightmare. Serious Sam, Techno Mage. Anyway. I was just on the ads. Oh no, extended play mods and that. Maps and mods, bots. Yep. Right. Oh, I had a great big ad for Sudden Strike forever. Right. Let's go back to video games. That was PCZone issue 106 from September 2001.